Is the calculator how-to on TwoTrailerTrucker.com. So you will go up to the calculator, up toward the top of the page, and we'll double click on that, and up will pop the pay rates for 100%, 95%, 90%, and 85%. For demonstration purposes, we'll click on the 100% pay rate, and down at the bottom you'll see a box come up. We'll click on save and open. Now this is done in Excel format, so you may have to buy an app through your respective app store for this to work properly. It'll pop up on tours, but we're going to go over to time cards since that is what we want to use. And then we'll go up to the top and click on enable editing. That way we can make our changes. The tour 100% will show on all four pay rates. It has nothing to do mechanically with the pay rack, and we'll get that changed as soon as I can. So we'll go over here to the week ending box, and this Saturday ends on 12/31/2016. It must be done in numerical order. Click enter, and as you can see, down at the bottom shows all the days from Sunday all the way down to the end of the pay week on Saturday the 31st. Pay rec number, we'll put the last four digits of the pay rec there, which is 1, 2, 3, 4. The next box is the equipment. Bobtail, 3-axle, 4-axle, 2 pups, 1 rail trailer with long box. Long box has 40,000 or more. We have a pay rate for that. And last but not least, for triples. This is formatted using the pay stubs or pay settlements that we receive every week. So for this trip, we're going to haul a set of doubles from Indianapolis to Chicago. As you can see, the miles automatically popped up, 154. And by putting in 2DP, the pay rate also popped up by itself. So there's our mileage pay, our total pay. Now they were ready for us, so we got no delay time. So we drove up to Chicago, and they're ready. We're almost ready. So there's our pay rec number. And for this trip, they gave us a rail trailer, and they're sending us to St. Louis. So those 309s face 621. There you go, the mileage popped up there and the pay rate. But we had to wait an hour and a quarter for the hook. So under time we put 1.25. And over on notes, you can see there the mileage pay shows up over there automatically. Yes. Then, oh my goodness, today's Christmas Day. You get 12 hours just for answering the phone. Cool, man. But if you notice, there's nothing marked in equipment because it's strictly an hourly pay. So over in notes, we'll put premium holiday pay. And there's your 12 hours pops up on hourly pay. And we can see what we've done. So far today, we've got 13.25 hours pay. We drove 452 miles, and there's the mileage, hourly, and total pay. Now we got to St. Louis, and he called us up. But we had to wait a while. So we go right over to the time, and we got 4.25 hours of layover. Now for 4¼ hours, we also get a meal. And you don't want to forget that meal. So under the box that says meals, we put 1 meal. So we type 1. And if you look over, there's our meal pay, $14. Automatically calculates in. And then we'll start a second line. And we're having a set of doubles going from St. Louis to Memphis. $4.31. And there's your mileage and the assorted pay. Now we get to Memphis, but they're not done with us yet. There's freight to move. We go over and we give some 4-axle equipment. We'll go from Memphis to Nashville. 213 miles. Days calculated in. There's our total for a week. 17 hours, 1 meal. There's our mileage and the assorted pays. This is how you do this throughout the week. But let's say that Nashville calls us out of bed and sends us someplace that is not in our database. Let's say 422 to 304, which is a terminal outside of Chicago. As you can see, it pops up over on miles as NA. Well, that's going to mess up the works. So we'll go down to the bottom of the page, and you'll see tours. Click on that. We'll scroll down to the bottom of the page. To the bottom, and find the last entry made, and then right below that we'll put in there 422 space 304. And we'll get the mileage from the dispatcher, and we'll say it's 250 miles. Then we go back to the time card, and there you have 250 miles. And all you have to do now is fill in the information, and you're good to go. You notice the little marks inside some of these boxes, the little arrows in the upper right hand corner. If you highlight that, or you will see those have special information on it there. Like going from Charlotte to Indianapolis, it shows going up to Charleston, West Virginia, taking I-77 to I-64 to US 35. In this case here, you're going from Fishersville to Beaver, West Virginia. That way, if you want to differentiate and you don't trust your memory, there's a lot of places we go to. All we have to do is look. In this case, from Belk Manufacturing outside of Columbia, South Carolina, going to Charlotte. And so on and so on. Rail yards. And we go back to the time card, and you see everything is kept up to date. There's your totals for the week, and that way when you get your pay summary for your pay, all you have to do is match up the numbers and be able to find your discrepancies very easily. Have any questions? Let me know by email, webmaster@twotrailertrucker.com, and I'll reply to them as soon as I can. Stay safe.